I wanted to talk to you today because I believe we've been sold a bill of goods in our small business. We've been told that in order to have a successful business, we need to focus on marketing, operations, HR, and finance. Poppycock and balderdash, says I. When we focus on marketing, we get better marketing. We don't get a deeper connection with our tribe. When we focus on operations, we get things done faster, but at what cost? And are we doing the right things? When we focus on HR, we strip the humanity out of our business, because humans aren't resources, they're people. And when we focus on finance, we make decisions based on numbers, not on business and not on life. Not to mention, that means we need to be a marketing whiz, a financial guru, an operations expert, and an HR genius. Such a person does not exist. No wonder we feel inadequate. And by the way, this isn't our fault. The world is changing, and we don't in great big ways, and we don't even know where it's going to end up. But what we do know is that what we did 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, isn't giving us the same results. We know that the tried and true advertising and marketing that we've always done is cueing crickets rather than lines out the door. Our supporters, our suppliers, our customers, they're disappearing. And young people these days, the ones we hire, the ones are our customers, they want it all, and they want it now. And they can't understand why they can't have it. And I got to tell you, they got a point there. And social media, it just doesn't give the results that everybody says it should, but it sure sucks a lot of time. So we dig in and we work harder, and all the while saying, "Who moved my cheese?" And as we're digging our holes deeper and deeper, and we can't help but have that feeling that maybe we're not even digging in the right place. I operated Crystal Clear Bookkeeping Limited for 15 years. I've worked with hundreds of business owners, and I was seeing their feelings of inadequacy and fear growing, especially after 2008. As I was becoming more and more dissatisfied with the way my business was going, what was happening with my staff and for my customers, I decided to take a step back and really examine how does business work, how does small business work, and what is the best way I can really help people. I started Crystal Clear Bookkeeping because I know that the finance, understanding your business through the numbers being the language of business, is important, but it's not the most important thing. I worked with hundreds of business owners, and I learned what worked, and I could see what didn't work. So I stepped back and thought about it and did some research and looked at it, and that's when I came up with the 4 cornerstones of business. You see, we shouldn't be focusing on marketing, operations, HR, and finance. We should be focusing on creating an environment that supports us and the people around us. We should be focusing on offering so much value that we can charge enough that we're paid well. We should be focusing on our team because our team supports us, and recognizing that the vast majority of our team can be outside of our business, and it certainly includes our customers. And we should be focusing on using the tools of automation that are at our hand, because that frees us then to offer a higher value service. You see, what we really want is more profit, not better finance and operations. We want raving fans, not better marketing. And we want more results for less effort. Again, not about operations and HR. My name is Frances Schagen, and all of that is why I wrote my book, and why Gary Morton and I have created this program, the 85 Days to Reboot to Your Effortless Business, because you can and you deserve to have your business to be effortless. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link down below where you can click through to the website. Or if you're on the website, there's a tab up above, the 85 Days to Reboot to Your Effortless Business. I'm going to suggest that you do that before I'm going to get into the lesson in a second here. But I'm going to suggest right now that you do that after here, and sign up so that you can get the next 4 videos in the training session here. The and then you'll be into the 85 days to reboot, and we'll be sending an email every morning with clear, actionable tips that you can use. There is a free component. When you sign up under the free column, you will get that. If you want to go deeper, there's a paid component, and we'll talk about that a little more as we get going. So, click and get going, get involved here. Anyway, today's lesson is on environment, and I want to talk to you today about the most important environment in your business, and that's your mind. Your mind, that's where everything starts. And who controls your mind? Why? You do. You control your ideas, and you control your thoughts, and you control what goes in, because we've all heard that expression, garbage in, garbage out. So you must control your mind. Now, we hear about passion and profit, and how, the ideal is to be able to pursue your passion and make a profit at it. And I have this discussion with people all the time where there's that trade-off between profit work and money work and passion work. So I'm going to give you a really good tip right here, and then I'm going to tell you a story about how I used it. The tip is, take that first chunk of time every day and work on your passion project. Your passion project can be anything from writing a book, to taking some training, to meeting up with like-minded other people and to have a coffee. Whatever your passion project is, whatever drives you, do that first. Because we all know what happens when you say, I'll get to that later. Later never comes. And what happens, and do this even if you have to get up early, and I did, and I changed my schedule now, and it's wonderful. I get up now before the kids, so I have some time to work on this. After you spend that time, and it can be 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 90 minutes if you're really rich in time, and you see the real value of it, you will do that. What happens is you finish that time energized and creative and raring to go, so that when you dive into that paid work, you bring that passion and creativity with you. And we also all know that when we're jammed up against time, we can be more productive. And so that's what will happen. You'll get as much or more done of your paid work by taking that first block of time to work on your passion work. It's like magic. So start every day with your passion work. So here's how I did this for me. I told you I stepped back and I wanted to find out how I could really serve business owners even better. And I started to write it out. Now, you have to recognize that I'm a numbers person, not a writer person. But it really helped me to clarify my thinking. About 2 months in, and at this point I had quite a framework. I had quite a bit of words down too. Some friends of mine were starting a publishing project, and they were looking around for near completed manuscripts. Well, I wasn't long in saying, pick me! And they did, and they liked it. And that's where my book came from, Your Effortless Business. Holy crap, I wrote a book. And by the way, when you sign up for the 85 days to reboot to your effortless business, you'll get a free PDF of that book. And then if you choose to, you can go on Amazon and buy a copy as well. That's up to you. So what that totally changed everything for me. I closed my bookkeeping business, and now I'm focusing on helping non-MBA business owners, and trust me when I tell you, and you know this, most business owners do not have an MBA. I'm helping them to get effortless business. Oh, what a passion. It's so exciting. And the reason I do this is I think that small business will save the world. And because small businesses are the ones that are embedded within the community. We're the ones that make sure that the water's running and the electricity's going, the infrastructure's there. We're the ones that support culture and arts and sports within our community. So anything I can do to help make lives easier for small business owners, I'm in there. And that's why we came up with this 85 days to reboot to your effortless business. So this is training video number 1 of 4. There are 4 cornerstones. There are 4 training videos. There are 4 sections to the 85 days to reboot to your effortless business. Sign up below if you're on YouTube. Sign up above if you're on the website. And you'll get the next video. And in that video, Gary Morton will tell you a little bit about himself and why he's doing this and how this is his passion project as well. And he'll give you a lesson on getting paid well. Gary's an expert at that. So, sign up, click sign up, and see you next time.